Welcome back to the channel. Marc Guberti here. In this video, we're going to talk about how to get more reviews for your books on Amazon. And there are a few quick strategies we can implement right away, some that take a little more time. We're going to get into all of that in this video. If you like the sound of that, make sure you subscribe for more videos just like this one. So the one thing you should definitely do in all of your books to just increase the amount of reviews you get is to ask at the very end of the book for people to leave reviews. You include this at the end of your book because someone who makes it to the end of a book, chances are they really enjoyed it. And if you do give them that call to action, hey, I'd love if you could go on Amazon, leave a quick review for this book, and then provide a link, that is going to increase the likelihood of someone leaving a review. Now, you may be wondering, how do you get the link for your book before you publish it? And it's not possible based on what Amazon gives you, but there is a good workaround. So if you have your own website, you have a WordPress setup site, you can use a plugin called Pretty Links. And you set the link to something that you put in the book, you put in that pretty link, and then when your book gets published later on, you change it to the review page. So I do something like markguberti.com/ let's say 77 book review based on one of my books. And that link doesn't lead anywhere until the book gets published on Amazon. Then I go back into my WordPress dashboard and I change it so that the link goes to the Amazon review page. So asking readers at the end of your book to leave a review is definitely a great way to get more of those. And if you are wondering, well, how do I get readers in the first place? You may be interested in a video I did here about how you can get your first 1,000 sales. The second strategy for getting more reviews is to ask your friends and colleagues to help with leaving reviews. And it's good to ask as many people as possible. Rule of thumb, if you ask 100 people, friends and colleagues who already know you well, you may get 30 reviews for your book. So it's definitely worth doing a lot of outreach on this effort so you are able to get more reviews. A lot of this is certainly a numbers game, where if you ask people, not all of them will say yes, but if you do time to ask, so you're providing some value here and there, maybe they're subscribed to your newsletter and you're posting on social media, not just asking people for reviews. That's not the first and last time they hear from you. It's going to increase the likelihood that people leave reviews, especially if you reach out in advance and say, my book is coming out in 3 weeks. I'd greatly appreciate if you can leave a review when it comes out. Here is a digital copy so you are able to go through it. Some people, they will even take that extra step to launch a book launch team, which pretty much follows the same type of model where you are getting a whole bunch of those book reviews in advance because of advanced preparation. For this strategy for getting more book reviews, we're going to look at Marc Reclau's book. I have done some narrations for Marc Reclau, so definitely shout out to him. What you want to do is you want to go through the people who have left reviews for a book like Marc's, and you want to go into each individual person. Sometimes they will show social media handles. Other times they will show their website. If you don't have any of those, you could find the person on LinkedIn, search their name. Sometimes you get lucky, but when you find their website, it is certainly easier for you to contact that person through their website, and you just keep doing it through this list. And in addition to using Amazon to find reviewers, you could also use social media. You could search for hashtags related to your industry, find people who are tweeting those hashtags or replying to tweets that have those hashtags, and reach out to people individually through DMs and say that you have this book and you'd be willing to give them a free digital copy in exchange for leaving a review. So social media is certainly a great place to find reviewers. You could also find reviewers by looking at review sites. So let's say there's a really popular book in your industry. Google the name of the book and then put in review at the very end of that. And you should see some results pop up of people who have written entire blog posts or done videos reviewing that book. You then reach out to those creators and encourage them to leave a review for your book, give them a copy, and just build a relationship first. And then you are more likely to get that review. So if you guys did enjoy these tips, make sure you smash the subscribe button for more content, and the like button also helps as well. Signing off, dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.